All right, so welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Talent Feature Showcase from John Casablancas. I'm your host, Dwayne Dunlevy, and today our instructor critiquer is Ann Ansa. Thank you for being here, Ann.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be a part of this program. I think we're going to do a lot of good and we're going to have a lot of fun too.
Oh, absolutely. This is so great because the students really get to see what casting directors and producers and directors, what the mindset is when they're watching the videos. And, you know, we do this stuff in our sessions. We try to help them figure out the best ways to do videos, but it's with sometimes 10, 15 other people. It has to be quick. It's not focused. This is more focused, and this is to not only show our subject today, but anybody watching will gain those tips as well. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody, you know? So today, our subject is Francesca Exantus, and I got her out of one of our 29 sessions. So you really have to focus on the lines and things for the commercial and monologue. So we're focusing on the commercial and the monologue today. So I will share her videos now. Today, we have another person who has done their videos, and we are going to see their critique. They're going to watch their critique, and then they are going to make their updates. Today, we have Francesca Exantus. Hi, Francesca. Thanks for being a part of this.
Thank you.
All right, so let's watch your critique video. I'm going to share the screen, and we're going to start with her commercial. So this is Francesca Exantus commercial. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Francesca Exantus, and I'm represented by Modern Talent Management. Have you ever wanted to be irresistible for a day, going out, catching everyone's eyes, maybe even a few phone numbers too? Well, now you can. Try Natural Blissing. It comes in 3 different scents made from natural ingredients only. Just spray it on and let it sit. Natural Blissing. Live in bliss. Find out your local Target for only $9.99. Thank you.
All right. So she's really pretty and has a great personality, right?
Oh, she so does. She is captivating, and I love her look, and I love how she connects with the camera.
Yeah, she's really good. So first thing I noticed is that she could really enunciate a little bit more, to really focus on the words that she's saying so that we don't have any question, because also her voice is a little low. Do you think?
I do. I was wishing I knew what she was selling a little earlier on in the commercial, because I couldn't quite pick up on that. I like that she is trying to give us some beats and trying to change up what she's doing. She has a little bit of movement, and she really is emulating the girl next door with her delivery style, but she does need a little bit more oomph. So if she could enunciate with her first line and come out a little stronger, I think that would carry the commercial and would showcase her talents a little better.
Absolutely. And it looks to me like she might be reading the lines. So if she memorized the commercial first, I think that would actually go a long way to even helping that enunciation, because instead of just relying on the words in front of her, she would be focused on what she was saying and how she was saying, you know?
Excellent point.
And the background actually doesn't bother me. You know, I think the background is fine because it's simple enough, you know?
I agree with you on that. But once you pointed out that you thought perhaps she was reading, I thought, well, that's probably why she is in that awkward sort of angle in the room. And I would just love for her to angle herself so that she has that nice empty wall right behind her.
It looks like, it looks like she has a whole empty wall. That would be a good update. So basically, turn the camera, have a blank wall behind. Don't be looking at your lines, look at the camera and really speak so we can hear what you're saying and exactly the words that you're saying, and get to the point. Like, tell us what that product is, right?
Oh, for sure. And I have one more thing, if we have to add. I would love for her to take more ownership of her slate, before she began, because she just didn't show her beautiful smile, and she didn't just give us a moment to take her in. She kind of slid right into the commercial without pausing, the way I like to allow a casting director to just breathe in her essence and see what she has to offer before she does the commercial.
Yeah, that's a real opportunity to show and give some energy to the people watching and then move into the piece. So that's great. All right, let's move on to Francesca's monologue. Here we go. Francesca Exantus monologue.
Hi, I'm Francesca Exantus, and I'm represented by Modern Talent Management. Hey, did you see that girl in the school newspaper? I mean, you couldn't really see her face, but I saw her outfit and it was trash. Like, it was so bad. I mean, who would even let her come to school wearing, I'm sorry, that was you? I was just kidding. Yeah, I was just joking. I mean, I really liked your shoes and your hair. Oh my God, your hair looks so good. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what I'm talking about. It's really about what's on the inside that counts. I mean, no one even cares about what you look like on the outside or what you wear. It's about what's on the inside. I mean, no one even cares about your. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. Thank you.
I haven't seen a monologue like that. So I love that she took a few pieces and combined them to make an opportunity for her to showcase the different parts of her in the delivery.
Yeah, it was quite a range, because in the beginning she's talking about somebody, then she finds out it's them and she kind of pulls back and then she just gives up. So it's a nice range of emotions for a monologue, and definitely much more, I could definitely hear her better with this one.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I felt that perhaps in this one, had I seen this first, I would have felt that the softened voice was there because it was a choice she made for the delivery. Right. And I would still like her to add some beats to vary the sound of her voice a little bit more than she does, even in this one.
Yeah.
As I think when she gets surprised, she could soften even more. And then with her embarrassment, maybe it gets louder because she's nervous and she doesn't know how to proceed, and she's so awkward and she talks too loud and too fast. Could be an example.
Yeah, that's great. It could start out as a very free, casual thing, and then she kind of pulls in, goes down, and then kind of explodes again in the nervousness. So that would be a nice way to exemplify those feelings. That's great. And then, of course, what we said before, moving the camera and maybe just maybe 2 or 3 inches higher so that it's eye level would be so much better for her, because she's so beautiful. She has such a great complexion and eyes and smile and everything, and she's really looking past the camera as well. So I think she'll definitely do great. I'm so excited to see what she'll do with these.
I agree with that. And that was going to be my extra tip too, is I'm not clear where the person is that she's talking to. And I really wish they were right in front of her so that I could see her eyes looking straight out at me. And it's just a little off. And I feel like I need to move when I watch her.
Right.
So I would love for her to just bring that person she's talking to into the room with her, because her delivery kind of seems that this person must have entered the room. So she can look beyond and see them coming, and then rest her eyes in front where they would have stopped to speak with her. And that would have placed her in a good position to get at eye level with the casting director.
That's perfect. I think that these critiques are wonderful, and that she seems to me to be very motivated. So I'm really excited to see what she does with this. And so you've got your information, Francesca, and we're looking forward to your updated videos. Thank you. All right, so there you go. You have your critique, and see, the idea behind this is to give you an idea. Like, if you were to send these videos into a casting director, these are the things that the casting director is going to think when they watch these videos. So do you think you can update with those critiques?
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're so excited. So whenever you get those updates done, send them to me. We'll add them to this episode and we will put it out there.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.
Hi, I'm Francesca Exantus, and I'm represented by Modern Talent Management. Have you ever wanted to be irresistible for a day, going out and catching everyone's eyes? Maybe even interview phone numbers too. Well, now you can. Try Natural Bliss perfume. It comes in 3 different scents and made from natural ingredients only. Find it at your local Target for only $9.99. Natural Bliss, live in bliss. Thank you. Hi, my name is Francesca Exantus, and I'm represented by Modern Talent Management. Hey, did you see the girl in the school newspaper this morning? I mean, you couldn't really see her face, but you could see her outfit, and it was trash. Like, it was so bad. I mean, who would even let her walk out of the house looking like... What? That was you? You're not joking? Okay. I mean, it's... I don't know what I'm talking about. It's really what's on the inside that really matters. I mean, no one really cares about what you're wearing. And, you know, I like your shoes and your hair. And I'm embarrassing myself, so I'm gonna go. Sorry. Thank you.